This is the Westfalia Meridian Limited 600D or 600D Limited camper van. It's on a Ford Transit base, and to give you the cost, it's 88,000 euros. It comes with 100 litres of fresh water in the tank and 80 litres wastewater tank. The battery 95 ampere hours, 6 meter 6 meter is in length. Right, so it's got warm water floor heating. As we come in, we find it's got a new fridge. It's one of these ones that opens up like this. I'm not so keen on these ones actually. I think it seems to make them have a lot of wasted space. Anyway, anyone's got one and used one might disagree, so I'm obviously always welcome to hear opinions. I've never actually used that, I've only really seen them. One of the advantages of the Ford is the shape of the vehicle, which in my opinion lends itself to camper van use. Somebody did say well, just get a higher roof Fiat Ducato. Well, not in 6 meters. So I think that's a very positive point. Of course, we've got the negative point, and that is the belt issue. I'll address that at the end. This comes across like that, and it has, see the end bit like that. I quite like that actually. Now the end bits like this were done, I think, originally for Renault, because it was difficult to actually get a mosquito net in a Renault, but I think it's a nice ending. Mine, unfortunately, well, the end brush has come off, and so there's a gap. Anyway, but don't let the mosquitoes know, otherwise they'll all be in my van. So, kitchen block, drawers, 2 burners, sink, bit of storage there. Here we have a very nice washroom, and this is where Westfalia really excels. And it's actually, because it's so shiny, it looks as though it goes on forever. It mightn't do in the film, but as I stand it does. Yeah, look at that. It looks as if it goes up and up and up. So, but there's lots of space in the washroom, as you can see. So that's a good thing. You might think, okay, well, I'm a bit. You might think you're a bit fat, and there isn't enough room. What I normally do is I sit on the toilet and wash myself like that, or shower like that even. And particularly as a cyclist, I'm pretty keen on making sure I've got my feet clean. So that makes it a bit easier. Here's the bed at the back. I think it's very comfortable looking. Also, there's a step up. Have a quick look at the mattress. Got this Froley system under it. Let's now come to the back. Have a look what's going on there. Oh, I do like this. I've got to say this. I think that's quite good for those who want a ledge, or something to put the hearing aid, or something to put the glasses, or whatever it is. Empty beer cans that you're drinking in bed. Then that might be handy. Let's come to the back and admire this. As always with Westfalia, you get a rear look something like this. And now heating is diesel, and there's a 6 the small gas cylinder for cooking. Also, you can open or close the door with that, unlock the door, and so that's a set toilet. It's not the large storage. So now the problem is with the Ford, that everybody said, what about the wet belt? And I can't give an answer to that one, because I don't really feel qualified. Tomorrow I've got an appointment with Ford. Now I know Ford aren't going to tell me it's a load of rubbish, but they instead make a lot of excuses. But if anybody has got experience with it on a negative basis, from personal experience I'm now talking, please write it down. I can only talk what I do, not from personal experience in a case like this. I don't know. I haven't driven all these vehicles. I've had no problems with a belt issue on the with Ford, so I don't know. But if anybody has, then put it down please below, and then that's something, that's a point. And others who may disagree may want, but that I think is that's what the good about the internet is, that people can actually share experiences in this way. Anyway, that's the Ford Meridian. I like the cosmetic bits. I like the way it looks. I think it looks great, except the fact it's pretty expensive. Much more. It's the most expensive Ford camper van of this nature that I know of. Maybe there's some others which cost more, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. But anyway, thanks for watching. All the best. Bye for now.